Good morning to you. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to another episode of Food for Thought. Okay, Food for Thought. Be motivated. And we are gleaning, we have been gleaning from the story of Lazarus. So far, I have presented two treasures from the book of Lazarus. So let's just recap. The first one was the Lord is able to orchestrate an event so beautifully that you become a deliverer to those by whom you were once rejected. The second treasure was there are those in your circle who do not always trust your vision. Don't let this serve as a deterrent. Press on. And of course, our key chapter is John chapter 11. The third treasure is similar to the second, okay? And it states, persevere with your convictions despite criticism. Persevere with your convictions despite criticism. So yesterday our treasure was sort of centered or focused on those who are nearest to you, those in your circle, those you consider to be your people, your very close people, your buddies. But today it can be more, general, like just people around. I mean, it could include those who are closest to you, but the focus is mostly on just criticism in general. Okay, you may have your convictions and people might criticize you. Let's look at John chapter 11, verses 37 to 39. Okay, so Jesus has left where he was and he has come to Bethany of Judea. And I mean, now it's time to get this miracle in motion. Let's take it from verse 35. It says, Jesus wept. Then said the Jews, behold how he loved him. And some of them said, could not this man, which opened the eyes of the blind, have caused that even this man should not have died? Jesus therefore, again groaning in himself, cometh to the grave. It was a cave, and a stone was upon it. Jesus said, take ye away the stone. Martha, the sister of him that was dead, saith unto him, Lord, by this time he stinketh, for he hath been dead 4 days. Let's go on to verse 40. Jesus saith unto her, said I not unto thee, that if thou wouldest believe, thou shouldest see the glory of God? So just imagine that. There are those, I am sure some of them may have heard of the miracles that Jesus had performed. So here Jesus is about to perform another one, and they're like, I don't think he can really do this. I mean, come on. if you were here before all these miracles he performed, if you were here before, the guy would not have died. And many times you go ahead with something, there's a project that you've undertaken, and while you are there doing it, there are those who will come with their personal convictions, like oh, this is how you should have done it. Oh, I don't think this is going to work. Why didn't you do it that way? I think you should give up now. They're just trying to break your spirit. You know something? You go ahead with it. Like I said yesterday, as long as you know that it will produce great results, as long as you know that you have approval from your Heavenly Father, you go ahead with it. And as we saw, even sometimes while you are doing it, so there are those who will come to discourage you from the onset, and there are those who will try to discourage you while your work is in progress. You know what? You keep going. Jesus kept going. He did not allow the criticism of other people to stop him from performing that miracle. I'm reminded of Nehemiah when he was building the wall. He was doing well. Yet Sambalat and Tobiah later on, the whole posse, came and tried to break his spirit. When they couldn't succeed one way, they tried another way, false accusations and all these things. We can expect all of that, When you set forth your conviction, when you put work in progress, you will expect these things to come. But you know what? Persevere. Persevere. You are doing it. Persevere. You know, just last night I was listening to Apostle Joshua Selman, and he was saying there are two sets of people who are very dangerous. One, the set who will, well, both sets of people, they are there to applaud you. One will applaud you, one set will applaud you when you reach a certain level and tell you, okay, all right, this is as far as you should go, come back down. And there's another set who will keep applauding you to encourage you, to continue. And you have to be aware, you have to be aware of both sets. Because guess what? The first one is discouragement. And the second one, if you are not careful, if you stay and focus on that, it can cause pride, to grow in your heart. Be very careful. All right? Be very, very careful. Fix your eyes on God. Fix your eyes on the prize. Keep persevering. Do not let criticism stop you from fulfilling your God-given purpose and destiny. All right? So bear that in mind today. Treasure number 3. Keep persevering despite criticism. God bless you. Have a wonderful day in Jesus' name.